not as skinny as I thought I was. Shit.
I made a live last night and I talked about it again today about the stuff with Sjam. So I'm going to say it really quick without a bunch of facts. I'm just going to say it really quick. So this is the thing about Sjam is people are saying that, number one, Sjam is gaslighting people. Basically, people are saying that Sjam has been drinking almost every single day, but and that he also drank that night when he was driving, and that he admitted it to some people, but he's very upset about it and holds it against people if they bring it up. It's also been said that he sends sexual pictures to people. Some people have sent some sexual pictures back to him. However, when he was having conversations with other women, he sends the pictures from one woman to another woman, without their permission. Also, that there's multiple women sending Sjam money for his bills. That's what the allegations are. Point blank, period. I can get into more detail, but I already have before, and I'm not trying to do it again right now. So, cheers to the sushi. If I had to compare him to garlic bread, Natter, or Monty, Sjam has been being a Monty. I have proof, and people have sent me proof. However, they did not give me permission to disclose their name, so I'm in a weird position. I don't even hate Sjam. But I think some of his behaviors are leading to deeper things that I have to step back from as a person. I don't think he's a straight up monster. I just think he's making bad choices. And I think one of the biggest wrong choices that Sjam is making is aligning himself with Chantal. Because Chantal will tell you everything you're doing is fine and that it's just for YouTube. Sjam, I heard you last night say YouTube is about lying and it's for money. That shit grossed me the fuck out. But also, Sjam, stop talking to people. I know you could say I'm a hypocrite, but stop talking to people behind the scenes, especially about shit like that, because it's getting thrown in your face. Sjam, I want you to know that as a person, I truly do care about you. But as a woman, I'm hearing a lot of shit that's making me confused, especially with all the shit that's been going on in the girlverse. So I am taking a step back. Canadian, listen. The reason I still watch Sjam and don't hate him is because I know there was a clique. Me personally, I don't put Danzig in that clique. But I have seen, I'm going to be straight up honest, and I don't know what happens behind the scenes, but I have seen Alyssa and a group of people antagonize Sjam. I have seen people gang up on Sjam unfairly. I have seen that. However, I also have people that are directly connected in this situation message me and show me receipts about this. So I don't know what to believe. I do believe certain things about Sjam that he does not admit to the public. However, I have also seen people gang up on Sjam. I've definitely seen people gang up on Sjam unfairly. I have. Which doesn't erase everything he did or the other people did. And I really, truly did. I have an emotional connection with Sjam, even though I have not ever spoken to him. Because I find us to be similar. Yes, and I think he should stop engaging with people off stream because it gets him in trouble. Now, I've had women approach me and say that Sjam has emotionally manipulated them for money. However, I've never sent a YouTuber money, so I have wavering thoughts. And Sjam, when I did that live stream, I wasn't trying to destroy you. I wasn't trying to run you off the internet. But this is what everybody's talking about. This is what we're all talking about behind your back, and I'm putting it in the front. I'm going to be really honest. Do I think Sjam is like a predator monster? No. I don't think Sjam is like a predator and a monster. No, I don't. But do I think he's doing some weird shit that he shouldn't be doing, whether it's on his end or other people's end, yes. And you understand what, Sjam, do you understand what I'm saying? And you guys could be mad at me. You could be mad at me right now because I don't see him like a monster. I don't see him like a monster, but I'm stepping back because I don't know what else might come to the forefront. And as a person and a woman, given everything I've been through on YouTube, I'm a little bit concerned. And it's making me not even want to be on YouTube because I felt very comforted by Sjam in my own way that I can't describe. Ariel, I can't even get into the specifics of it, but I've seen times when Sjam has said some things and then everybody started antagonizing him until it blew up. Like, you know how people, like, okay. So when Sjam would piss people off, I've seen people go in on him until he like rage quit, like how people do on Pete's. But that doesn't mean I think he's right. And I also think there's so much going on behind the scenes that I don't know about. There's a lot of shit that I don't know about behind the scenes that goes on. And I think he should limit that or stop that so this doesn't happen. Okay, so let's talk about Jean's birthday cake. So I heard that multiple people sent Sjam money for like Jean's birthday cake. And then at the end of it, he ended up raging on everyone. Sjam, can I say something right now? So let me say something. Yes, I do understand that. Do I think Sjam is a monster and a predator? No. Do I think some funky shit behind the scenes is happening that should not be happening is going on? Yes. Do I feel the need to distance myself in case it pops off to a degree I wasn't expecting? Yes. But I have flaws just like Sjam has flaws. Sjam, yeah, and I'm sorry. Sjam, I did think you and Ronnie were doing coke that night. I did say that. I clearly said that. I did feel like you and Ronnie were doing blow the night where you made the beefsteaks. And if I'm wrong for saying that, I apologize, but I really thought that. I feel conflicted. Like, I'm going to tell you something right now. Sjam, I still watch Sjam. I still watch him. And I wish he would do a stream and nip everything at the root because I feel conflicted by watching him and I don't want to feel that way. But here's the thing, is like me as a person, like if I send a guy money and then it goes south, I can't be mad he sent money. Like the reason I went so hard on Natter was because I wanted him to get... Sjam, don't say that. But like, if you have something to say, explain it. It doesn't mean I'll be a fan of you again or we'll all come back and all believe you again. But if you want to have a channel, have a channel. Don't let us stop you. Do I think Sjam is a monster? No. But do I think he needs to correct some things? Yes. Do I also think I need to correct some things? Yes. But to the degree that he's doing some shit versus me, I think it's a little different. Okay, so I'll tell you this right now, Sjam. When you drink, I think you are a Jekyll and Hyde. Sjam, I think you drink more than you mention, which I don't care if you drink, but my problem is when you get nasty when you're drunk and people say, Sjam, please don't drink because you're being negative, you yell at people and claim you're not drinking when you're clearly drunk. That's my issue. You gaslight people and the shit you say to Danzig, I'm not cool with that. That's not what I'm not cool with. I'm not cool with that. To be honest, I have a soft spot for Sjam. I'm telling you right now, I have a soft spot for Sjam. So if I'm saying this, just know it's... Wait, I'll tell you this. If I'm saying this, just know I'm saying it for a reason. Because I truly have a soft spot for Sjam. And the same right, it works both ways. It works both ways. But I don't want to be like... I'm not trying to be some female that's being negative, trying to erase men from this community. I'm not trying to be that. I'm really not trying to be that, but I've heard enough that it makes me concerned. And I don't know everyone's motive, and I don't know everything that's happening behind the scenes, but I've heard enough to make me concerned, and that's why I made my live stream, because I wanted to put it all out in the forefront, because I feel like I've just been talking shit behind his back, and we've all been talking shit, and it just needs to be in the open. Just like previous situations I've been in. So like, yes, his shit could be working on me because I'm telling you right now, I do have issues because of shit in my life that makes me susceptible to fall weak for people. But I truly, part of my anxiety and why I haven't been online is because like I truly thought that Sjam was a good person. I really thought he was like truly a nice guy. And then when I found out he might not be, it like deeply affected me in a way that's embarrassing to admit. And I've never even talked to him behind the scenes. So imagine if I was someone that sent him money or someone that sent him sexy pictures or whatever, my emotions would run even higher. But I've never sent SJM any of that, and it still hurt my heart to hear this news. And the problem is, Susie, is there's several people that have approached me about the SJM situation that I respect very much, and it's making me think negatively about him more than positive. I've gone back and forth. I keep going back and forth, and I can't say that I've fallen at one decision. Yes, several women have written me about SJM. I don't think SJM is like Natter. I think if he doesn't correct his ways, he can end up being like a Monty. And I think whenever SJM gets liquor in his system, he becomes very nasty, a very nasty person. I don't think SJM is a monster. I don't. But I think he needs to reel it back because he needs to be careful because look what's happening to him right now. And everything I'm saying about him, I'm not saying it to like defame him. I'm just saying it so that it's out in the open because it's what we're all talking about. You know what I'm saying? But also, I wanted to put my opinion out loud because I don't like to be two-faced. Like, I feel bad talking about him one way in Discord and then not saying out loud, so I wanted it to be known out loud. Okay, are we ready to go to Walmart? Let's go to Walmart. I just ate a piece of pickled ginger out of my hair.